Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I am Jenn Pike. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a medical exercise specialist and a functional medicine diagnostic nutritionist who specializes in women's health and hormones. I also run an online fitness studio called Synced. I've been doing this for 28 years now, and I love teaching about it. I love talking about women's health and hormones. And today I'm going to talk to you about how you can start to build your own perimenopause toolkit. Now, I am married to a custom builder. My husband is a custom builder and a financial advisor, and we have long had many conversations over the years. We've been together for 29 years, married for 19. And I have said to him so many times, Chris, why do you own so many tools? Why do we have X amount of hammers and screwdrivers and saws? Like, don't you just have a toolkit and need one of each? And he will look at me like I have 7 heads and say to me, Jenn, every job and every need of a job requires a slightly different tool in order to get the job done. And this is what I'm going to talk to you about today when it comes to your body going through this massive transition. It's literally like your body is going through a renovation on the inside and out in perimenopause. Every organ system, every body system, every part of who you are, how you feel, how you think, how you move, what you do is going through a change. I'm 45. I'm in perimenopause myself. I don't want to say like, oh, I've enjoyed the journey so much, but I will tell you, it has been really eye-opening for me. And it hasn't been all that bad so far. And I'm going to tell you why. I work in the industry. That definitely helps. I was not afraid of what was going to happen to my body. I was educated and I was prepared, and I've been building out my toolkit. And so I want to help you build your toolkit. Now, step number 1 in this is understanding that as the years go on and as your symptoms shift and change and your body goes through different phases of perimenopause, and then you have the one day that you celebrate when you've gone 12 months without your period and now you are forever postmenopausal. There's going to be times where you may have to add additional tools into this kit that you are building. But the 5 big ones that I think we do need to hear on repeat, because we get a little lackadaisy, we get a little like, that's for them, it's not for me. No, it's for you. It's for you, it's for me, it's for all of us. The top 5. The first one is your nutrition. It is so hard to out supplement, out exercise, out whatever it is, an unhealthy diet. So focusing on real good quality whole food, which all that means is food that grows from the ground, fell off a tree, ran across land, swam in the ocean, has not been living in a box, in cupboards, on shelves for goodness knows how long, like real good quality whole food, getting ourselves back in the kitchen so we actually understand what is in the food that we are eating, getting a healthy balance of protein and fats and carbohydrates and fiber, focusing on our micronutrition, on our vitamins and our minerals. And you know what happens and how you get out of this energy of it feeling so overwhelming is when you start to eat real food that has real color, not artificial color, not artificial flavors, but like real food, fruits and vegetables and herbs and meats and beans and lentils and eggs and all the goodness of all the things that exist. You start to cover all of your bases. So nutrition is number 1. Number 2 is your movement, okay? Exercise. We are designed to be moving our bodies every day. Walking, biking, swimming. What do you enjoy doing that actually serves you and isn't little by little kind of taking you out at the knees? My son would say it's not giving you a slew foot, right? Which is in hockey, where you're like doing your thing and someone just comes and takes your feet out from under you and you go crashing down. Oftentimes for us as women, I was this woman. I loved cardio. I loved running. I did 10Ks, half marathons, triathlons. I loved endurance. I was like, I have an engine and I can friggin' go. When I got into my late 30s, my body was like, excuse me. We're now going to make you puffy and inflamed, and we're just going to chronically injure you. Your back, your hips, your knees, your IT band is going to be perpetually tight. How does that feel? And it did not feel good. And I started to make changes. I started to train based on my cycle, based on the 4 phases of my cycle, being in perimenopause where things can be a little bit all over the place, learning how to tap into the lunar cycle. And then I created an entire online exercise studio called Synced. You can go find out about it right here when you also hit subscribe so you do not miss an episode. And this is how I've been training my body. It's how we train thousands of women's bodies. And it's very in accordance and alignment to how to move as a woman as we move through these transitions. So are you exercising? Are you strength training? Are you using free weights and resistance bands and maybe machines and cables? Are you doing Pilates, yoga, bar? Like, What is it that you love to do? How do you love to move your body? And can we get you doing this on a regular basis? I'm not telling you need to go and walk for an hour, strength train for an hour, and then unroll your yoga mat for an hour. Can you pick something every day where you carve out some time that you show up to your body? You work on building muscle, which is going to protect you from any injuries, breaks, falls, all of that as you age. The muscle is also going to help your body do a better job at managing your insulin. That muscle is also very brain protective on top of being bone protective. And all that exercise is going to support your heart health, your cardiovascular health overall, your lymphatic system, and your breast health. There's literally no downside to this other than the fact if you are simply grinding it out and just doing too much all the time. The next one is your sleep. I'm sorry, but we can't out supplement. It's just like the nutrition. There's nothing I can give you in a bottle that is going to do for you what getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night is going to do. And I know you can hear that and be like, are you kidding me? I'm struggling to get 5 hours. This is something that you're working towards. I remember those days. And I was like, I used to brag about that and be like, 5, 6 hours top, I'm good. I can get up and teach a spin class, be with the kids all day and then like go crush it in my business. Yeah, that worked for like a hot minute until my poor adrenals were like, you live on the couch now. You live on the couch and you're going to be cranky and puffy and inflamed. And so I had to unwind that and really prioritize sleep. I've done full episodes on sleep that you can go and watch, but you need to get yourself to bed. The next tool, okay, so you follow me. The first one is we've got our nutrition. We've got our exercise, we've got our sleep. Number 4 is supplements and possibly some hormone replacement therapy. So dialing in on those key 5 foundational supplements as women: magnesium, vitamin D, omega-3s, a good quality B complex, and probably a digestive enzyme, or taking some good form of a pre or a probiotic supplement. Those generally tend to be the 5. Then we have things where we can go and get in combination things. So I love Juice Plus for my body. It's a combination of non-GMO fruits and veggies in a capsule. For me, that's what I use as a multivitamin, and I have for almost 19 years now. Actually longer than that because I was pregnant with my daughter and she's going to be 19. And then there may be additional things that you need to have in your body. This is the bonus of working with a practitioner one-on-one or taking a course or a program that is specific to perimenopause, like the Perimenopause Project, because you actually get to learn and dial in on what your body might specifically need. Then it's also working with somebody to figure out your hormone requirements. So estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, really being able to have a dialed in plan and protocol that is specific to your body. And to figure out, do you need to have these hormones in your system on a regular basis day to day? Do you need more physiologic dosing, which is how I dose my body? So I take certain things at certain times of the month based on where my body is at. It's really important to understand this. So working with a practitioner who can take, a catalog of your signs and your symptoms, who can help to run functional labs to understand more about what's going on in your body. And then the final one, and one that is so important that we're like, can't control that, so I'm not going to do anything about it, is stress. So no, we can't control everything about how stress comes into our life, but we absolutely can take that responsibility of how we react, how we respond, how we allow ourselves to engage in the stressful things that are happening. And ladies, listen to me. If you eat well and you move well and you sleep well and you're getting nutrients in, when stress happens in your life, you've built a more resilient system overall that has the ability, that has the capacity to be able to manage whatever it is that life throws at you. So those are your basic elements of your toolkit. This is what you need to be carrying around in life. I didn't get into any big biohacking tools or anything super expensive or any of that. Majority of what I talked about are things you already have to bring into your home and already have to adapt into your habits. So I would love to know in the comments below, what have you already started to put together as your own perimenopause toolkit? And what are some of the things you feel like are your next step to go and add into this toolkit for life? This is what we're building, ladies. It is for a moment in time of transition right now and for the life that we want to continue to live moving forward. I hope you hit the subscribe button and that you engage with us here. I will see you back next time.